Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about HIMS, now that we have had a few days to really digest their Q2 earnings report and look at things with a bit more perspective. The market didn't take the Q2 results well. Since Monday's hike, the stock is down about 23%. Why? Because for the first time in its history, HIMS missed analyst expectation. It was also free cash flow negative and gave Q3 guidance slightly below estimates. That said, the company reaffirmed its full-year revenue guidance between $2.3 and $2.4 billion, and that's a key point. As I wrote on X, I believe this was a consolidation quarter for HIMS, and the next real inflection points are coming later in 2025 with hormone health offerings and in early 2026 with the arrival of lab testing and a clear shift toward proactive care. Let's break down the numbers. Despite revenue growing 73% year over year to $544 million, there was actually a quarter-over-quarter decline, as HIMS had reported $586 million revenue in Q1. There are two main reasons for this drop. One, offboarding GLP-1 subscribers who were on commercially available dosages now that the shortage is over. Two, a decline in the on-demand sexual health subscriber base. That decline is intentional though. HIMS is actively pushing customers toward daily sexual health offerings, which not only generate higher revenue, but also come with better customer retention. They have said this rotation will continue for the next few quarters, and yes, it may cause some temporary headwinds. But here is the key. Outside of those two categories, the rest of the business is incredibly strong. They are seeing robust subscriber growth across dermatology, oral weight loss, and daily sexual health, with all three showing year-over-year subscriber growth rates above 55% in Q2. The market still thinks HIMS is just a GLP-1 company, but that's going to change soon. As HIMS launches more and more verticals, it will become clear. GLP-1s are just a tiny specialty within the broader HIMS platform. In the second half of 2025, most likely in Q4, HIMS will launch new offerings in hormone health for men with low testosterone and for women dealing with perimenopause and menopause. I actually believe that this new hormone vertical could become bigger than GLP-1 thanks to lower prices and a much larger addressable market. In early 2026, HIMS plans to roll out lab testing. This will introduce an immense amount of new data to the platform, and more importantly, that data will allow HIMS to proactively serve its customers, not just respond when something goes wrong. As we move into 2026, HIMS is also planning to enter the world of longevity-focused care. Lab testing plus longevity will transform HIMS into a proactive health platform, a place people use to monitor their health and prevent issues before they even arise. And there is more. HIMS also hinted at launching wearables in the near future. These, combined with lab testing, would allow HIMS to gain an unprecedented level of patient insight, enabling hyper-personalized treatments, something even big pharma can match. No pharmaceutical company will have the volume of data or the depth of patient knowledge that HIMS is building. Another big theme for the Q2 call, global expansion. HIMS believes that its affordable, immersive, and customer-centric experience is in demand worldwide. They are working to build an infrastructure that can be replicated globally. Most likely, international expansion will come through acquisitions. The company made it clear. Expansion becomes even more powerful when done under a brand that consumers already know and trust. And that's exactly what HIMS wants to bring to new markets. The Zava acquisition is already proving valuable. It will help HIMS expand into Canada in 2026 and later into Latin America, with Brazil as a potential entry point, and eventually into Asian markets. Zava is expected to generate at least $50 million in revenue in the remainder of 2025 with positive adjusted EBITDA margins. So, despite the market's negative reaction, I remain extremely confident in HIMS and its long-term potential to disrupt the $4.5 trillion healthcare industry. This quarter gave us a glimpse of what HIMS is building, a future where preventive care becomes the new standard. A future where people use HIMS not just to treat existing conditions, but to prevent illness before they happen. And I honestly believe that if they execute, HIMS could become the most important subscription in the world. That's a wrap for today. Let me know in the comments what do you think about HIMS after Q2. Thanks for watching. See you soon.